it that she doing? Hold on, y'all. I gotta get on TikTok Live. You ain't put that phone on silent, did you?
Because we're alone.
Yeah, but then people could tune in. I mean, you could hear it. Anybody want to hear that on the line? Hey, y'all. All right, let's get this introduction to this cocktail. Mama G cocktail she made. This good old Friday.
Right. Okay, what we starting with? Come on.
All right, what's the cocktail called, Ma?
It's called a peach Bellinium.
A peach Bellini cocktail?
Yes. No. I don't know.
She named it. You see the age is kicking in.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's a peach douce cocktail.
Okay.
That's what you named it, right?
All right. Yeah.
All right. So what's in the peach?
All right, you get
douce,
that.
Douce peach cocktail, whatever she want to call it, y'all. Mom, stop. So I don't even know how to pronounce these, but these shits is good as hell.
It's an Eclipse.
I don't know. High as hell in sugar, but it's so good. It's so good. But this is Southern Peach. Yeah, Southern Peach Lemonade. Oh. Sorry. And a Seagram's Peach Bellini, nice little 3% in here.
We added a little bit.
She added her little peach simple syrup.
Just a little.
Yeah. This is one of my inspired cocktails. When y'all see she pull out this dark, just know it's about to get dark. This is my signature drinky drink. So she tried to make sure that I was good today. So she added the douce.
Yes, because I don't drink dark liquor, but once in a while
Drink it douce out the motherfucking.
Once in a while I have to make a dark drink for my daughter. So as you see, all the ingredients is in here, and I added some.
She garnished it with peaches.
Peaches, I cut up a real peach. I don't can peach for real. So let's see. Khadija always tastes my drinks.
I'm gonna taste it
to give us the yay, the no.
It's giving like I should be in Florida.
Oh, not Florida. This is the last.
This is nice
Florida.
and peachy.
So you better enjoy it because it's the last summer drink.
Yeah, the drink is good. Okay. But y'all know why we came here today. It's the chit chat time. We got a chit chat. We back. School is in session.
Yes.
So we want to bring some awareness before we get on to our topic. Y'all know it's Life Insurance Awareness Month. And y'all know it ain't time to be playing, okay? We don't want to see those GoFundMes. We want y'all to be properly protected. So, hit your girl up, of course. I do it all. They say the jack of all trades. I'm the queen of all trades, baby. Okay. It's also Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, so we want to be aware of that. Make sure you check on your loved ones, check on your strong friends, all of that. You know, make sure y'all do that. That's big. Okay. What else, Mom? Oh, y'all, let me show y'all something. Cause if y'all are a mom and y'all ain't joined the book club, I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all better get on it. I'm gonna show y'all the book, and this is exclusively on the live. But I'm gonna show you our book for September.
Right.
And y'all stay tuned for where we gonna be going this month, okay? The MILF Book Club is
thanks for coming. Guys, they're trying to tell me to go on TikTok and go live. I don't even know how to join people in. Join you in. Hi, everybody. Thank you for following.
Hold on, y'all.
What you mean, hold on?
Oh, Winnie.
She's trying to open up these books.
Yeah, cause y'all know I like a good deal. So I had to get all the books that's coming for the rest of the year. Okay? That's coming for the rest of the year, so I had to get a bundle from Amazon. But y'all, this is our book for September. This is our book for...
We up there.
What y'all doing?
We on TikTok. Both of us is live.
What y'all doing? We up here. We up here, y'all. Okay? Listen. This is the book for... Yes, this is the book. And if y'all still want to join, make sure y'all follow Put a Little MILF in it on Instagram. Go on our website, www.putaLittleMilfInit.com, and sign on to the book club. We'll send you everything that you need to know. But this is our book for September. Before I let go, it started. You know the club. Before I let you. Yeah, get the book, y'all.
Need you to
get the book. Okay.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
All right. Anything else, Mom, that we missing?
Not that I know of.
It's back to school. That's another important thing. Have y'all seen my recent transparent Thursday post where I was talking about how frustrating it is? But you know, for me, I be going out through breakouts. I be a little stressed that first, those little 2 to 3 weeks before school start. I go through my shit. I be at ease when they finally had that first official day. But if y'all
really ready for us to go back to work because you want to hurry up and send your kids back to school.
Do we get free books? I mean, you win. We do choose one person to receive the book of the month, but it all depends on how the rotation goes. Just check it out. But yeah, let me tell y'all, I break out. I do a lot, and it's not only because it's frustrating, but it's overwhelming too. Like, it's super overwhelming. It's super overwhelming, y'all. So, if y'all didn't check out the post, go check out the post. Like, share it, because you never know who could relate to the message that I had to put out there. Okay.
Exactly.
It is frustrating, but I realize every year it gets better. And when I say that, it's still frustrating. But when you just leave it up to God, which I did, it will all work out. It will all work out. And it did. I mean, my hair still ain't done. I still looked tired.
Oh, my God.
In that picture, because I was. But I was tired and happy at the same time because it's done. Our kids are in school. Mom, come on. You got to turn that down. People can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Rude. People, you know, she took me off of thought, see? But yeah, so it's definitely needed. Go check out my post and make sure y'all understand that it really do take a village, y'all. It takes a village. Leave it up to God. It will work out. That's all I can say. But like I said, my hair still ain't done. But I'm happy. And now I could go get that shit done. Okay?
Go on.
And I never...
Her Instagram.
I never,
put a little MILF in there.
I never sat here and, separated the people that have a 2-parent household or anything like that. I always do give props because either way, being a parent and getting your kids to school is a rough job, okay? But yes, I do point out that it's even more of a battle with the single parent, single mom, single dad, because it's a lot. It's a lot putting all that on one person and having to deal with that. But yo, these motherfucking kids is in school. I couldn't wait. So, like, I was sitting here writing a list of the things that I could do. Now, don't get me wrong. I still work. But the days off that I have one day out the week off where my kids are in school. I'm off on Friday, Saturday, right? So, Friday, I was like, I could have a little slow morning, get them up and go try to take a nap before I go to the gym, I was like planning all this stuff out. I don't know what y'all was planning out, but let me know what y'all was planning out because I might add it to my list. Then I'm like, I'm about to be a Pilates girl. I'm going to be going to the Pilates studios. I'm going to be doing stuff like that. I always love to do my own, self-care dates and things like that. So I'm definitely going to keep that in rotation. It's not something new, but it could be different things that I want to add to the list to do this time around. It's still going to be frustrating because you still have to, help your kids get through the homework and things like that. But like I said, we got them there. That's the first start. We always thinking ahead as moms and dads. And, you think ahead and stuff. Sometimes you just got to let it be, y'all. You got to let it be. Like my friends be telling me, give yourself grace. Because, baby, you're doing it. Y'all doing it. Keep doing it. Okay? Doing it. Hey.
Did you try to put a little MILF so you could come up on Khadija's
She probably see it on
Instagram?
TikTok. This drink is good, y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, keep tapping. But yeah, so that's what I was saying too. Like, I was stressed the F out. I gotta be mindful now because my aunt up here, y'all. But, oh no, she know I curse because my mother know I curse. But look, I was stressed out. Right. But, yeah, so look, let me tell you.
But why y'all stressed out?
Why? You telling me, see, this is where you telling me you have 4 kids. You telling me not one time you was stressed out before school started?
I worked in the school system. So
I didn't ask you that.
But I'm telling you, I didn't get stressed out.
Why didn't you get stressed out?
Because I knew what I had to do. I had to go get them.
So you say that just came at ease?
It came at ease for me.
So you was financially stable, you was mentally stable, and everything was cool.
Yes, no. I prepared myself.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Yeah, I started
Mom,
buying stuff.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Well, you asking me
because it's not even about that. It's more about, oh my God, my kids, like me, I got a fucking...
Oh, well, yeah, I got to get them ready, get myself ready.
I got a high schooler now. So it wasn't even about, the buying the clothes. That was stressful too, because, baby, he's a size 10, and I don't know what. But... it was stress, like that itself was stressful because
for you, but
I just feel like I was in high school. I just was in high school, and now my son is in high school. Like, where's the time going? That's not stressful. Please.
But she know I'm different. That's why it's called old school versus new school. Because Khadija I kept bins, so I was prepared. I kept bins with everything.
I'm not even talking about having the supplies. I'm talking about your kids growing. Your kids, yes,
they grow fast.
It's not about just the stressful of buying, but it's the stressful of preparing mentally for your kids to be in another grade, a different school, other people.
How are they gonna take it? The personality, is they gonna adapt?
Right. So you wasn't stressed for us. You was just easy breezy. I don't believe
that.
No,
I wasn't easy breezy. I prayed.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
No, I wasn't easy breezy.
No, because she overthink everything now. So I could imagine how it was when she was younger.
Now you're telling my business because you don't know how it was.
Yeah, I don't. But I'm telling you, if you stressed over the little stuff now, right? Right?
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
You can't. And we're going to be real because our people know we real. We're not going to sit up here and sugarcoat shit.
But
I'm tired. I'm tired. My kids are in school and now I'm back. That's it. I was tired. Those 2 to 3 weeks, y'all, it was stressful. It was stressful. My kids don't wear uniforms. They gotta pay for literally every goddamn thing. And I'm a single parent. But like I said, it don't even matter if you're a single parent no more.
No.
Because it's a struggle through the whole entire village.
Yes.
Auntie talk about, oh, let me get the sneakers. Grandpa talk about, all right, I'll pay for the sports sneaker. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's like, dang. Sometimes I know personally, I be like, I don't want to ask nobody for nothing. I don't. But you need to sometimes. Somebody gonna offer.
Uniforms.
Take it, right?
God blessing, yes.
And I be saying that, and my friend, and I have my little village, they'll offer me stuff. I'm like, no, girl, I got it. That's why I really be fucking stressing. Because why the fuck I ain't take it? Why we don't be taking shit, y'all? Why don't we take shit? That shit don't even make sense to me. Why are we dealing with pride? They trying to help us and help the kids. And we talk about, nah, I ain't gonna take that. But I'm stressed, breaking out, doing all of that. Cool. Because it's a stressful, let me tell yes, uniforms is a blessing.
Yeah,
but I don't got that blessing because they don't have uniforms.
And then the way society is now, all this new stuff that's coming out, and your kid want all this new stuff, like the sneakers that's coming out, the book bags.
Pride. Why we deal with pride?
It just be a lot.
Why we be dealing with pride?
I didn't have to deal with that. My kids was easy back then. Take them in the sneaker store, pick out your play sneakers, pick out your sneakers for school, and these kids nowadays.
Mom, sneakers was like $80 when we was
no, even cheaper.
I used to be getting like Nikes, Jordans for like $150 2 pairs because I got small feet. Now, baby, let me tell you, you talk about stress. I got one kid that will wear Crocs all freaking day, my little one, and then I got the oldest one. Well, I want to.
Oh God.
Well, I want to tip. I don't even know how to say it without cursing and get being off of TikTok. I be wanting to, yeah. It's stressful. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I don't know if it's the new age, and back then they village was a little bit more there, but now my village is there, but you still doing a lot on your own. So, yes, give yourself grace, y'all.
There you go,
let's take a shot.
I have my kids take their sneakers off as soon as you get home and put them places.
But what happens if they outside playing in their new shit, y'all? Like, what we supposed to do? We can't monitor everything. First of all, let's take a shot. We're going to take a shot.
To what?
To give it, everybody need to give grace. We need to give ourselves grace. Like, my village told me, give yourself grace because you did it. We be so hard on ourselves, y'all. These kids look the fuck good. Y'all pictures that y'all was posting of them cute ass kids, including mine.
Lord,
y'all did it.
They be fresh though.
Y'all did it.
The first couple
we did it. We did it. I'm tired. I need a few days off, but we did it. So we gonna give ourselves grace and take a motherfucking shot.
We just got back.
We just got back. And we back with the
to all you parents and
every other Friday, y'all,
that gotta buy all this stuff. What they say?
Man, I took my baby to the park after school, but I changed her clothes. I saw the kids in their uniforms. No, them uniforms too expensive, baby. Nope.
Oh, that's why I don't do dark liquor.
Ooh, and that's why I do it.
Ooh, that's why I don't.
But y'all, shout out to us. We really did that. And I couldn't, let me tell you, it was different. And my mother tell me that all the time. Like, Mama, it was different.
It was different.
She was checking on me every damn day. You all right? You sound, I'm not okay. I learned that this time around, I ain't gonna sit here and say I'm okay, cause I'm not. I wasn't okay. First of all, I was going through a emotional roller coaster, y'all. My little one is going to school by himself because my oldest is in high school. He got to catch the bus by himself, and my oldest, he just out here just like vibing the fuck out. Like, how you grow up that fast? Like, who told you to grow up that fast? I didn't even grow up yet. I'm still a kid. Like, I feel like I'm still a kid. So, yeah, I was going through it. My friends was checking on me like, you all right? I started crying instantly.
But we
now,
didn't
if you
have
know,
uniforms back then.
Yeah, if you know, I'm tough-ish. But now, lately, just watching your kids just grow is everything.
And realizing, wow.
Yeah, and then it's even more of an accomplishment when your kids are responsible, when they respectful, when you getting compliments of, oh my God, your kids are so respectful. Like it's a foreign language now.
She said when the kids get older.
I feel like as the kids get older, we stress more. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My kids is grown with kids, and I still be worried. We still be like, yeah, we stress because of my kids.
Auntie, why your camera on? We can't see you.
We gonna always be parents, always want the best for our kids. But I think, for me, high school, when my kids went to high school, I said, okay, this is what's gonna make or break my kids. They either gonna be popular or they're not. They're gonna meet the friends that they're gonna go into college with. Their personality's gonna change. They're gonna mature a little. So that's how I felt when my kids went to college. It didn't stress me as much as when they went to high school than it did college. It broke me when they went to college, maybe because they was moving out, leaving my house, leaving out my house and being on their own.
Tap that
but it's a big difference. It's a big difference. But it's so cute seeing the little kids, go to school and everything, and they crying and their parents crying and the parents.
But you know what?
Asking us,
not to cut you off. I love to see, and people find it so weird when the young boys or even the young girls show emotion. Like it's normal now to show emotion. I don't feel like it's a problem.
Right. It shouldn't be.
People be like, oh, they too soft. No, they showing that they actually are scared. They living.
Afraid.
Yeah, they're afraid, or they super excited, and how sometimes tears of joy or just seeing stuff like that. Before, back in the day, we had to suck that shit up. Girl, get up and go to goddamn school. We had to deal with shit like that. What you crying for? Like, don't get me wrong, because I used to be like that. Like, what the hell y'all crying for? But then I realized, like, it's a milestone for them as well as a milestone for us. Right. So, yeah, my mother she ain't curse like that to me. But she used to be like, y'all, let's go.
I had them ready, y'all.
Let's go. It's time. We ain't catch it, but she had to take us here. And then when me and my younger brother moved to North, we had to catch public transportation. That was a little odd for us, but we enjoyed it because we didn't have to hear that shit. We walked to the bus stop together and got dipped off. She didn't know that, but we dipped off and did our own bus transportation. I rode the bus. Rode the bus up the hill. Nate walked up the hill with his friends. Stuff like that.
Shame.
But
see the stuff that they did.
We still went to school.
That's that thing when the cat's away, the mice.
Nah, we still went to school, but you was like, oh, make sure y'all get on the bus together. I'm not getting on the bus with this little nigga. Like, at that time, I don't give a fuck. And he didn't want to get on the bus with me. So it's like, damn, like you really living, you really seeing now that your kids is entering those stages. Like, dang, like it's stressful. It's stressful all around the board. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It can't be an ease breeze. Like, it's a lot. You said So I ain't gotta deal with it.
Cause especially if you got more than one kid, and both of them kids got to go to 2 different schools. You want to be there for both of them for
I
the
took
first
for
day.
work this week just to be a Uber driver. Just to be an Uber driver to them. After school activities. My son right now. What time is it? What time is it?
8:32.
Oh yeah, he better be walking through that.
He went to his first football game and
he better be walking through that door in like 10
'cause
minutes.
you had to get the grandkids ready for school.
Yeah,
so you could see them go to school.
I took off for a week, y'all. I took off for a week just to be the Uber driver.
See, I couldn't do that.
And guess what? The first day my son missed the bus to come back home. Now imagine if I was at work. Missed the bus to come back home. The second day, he left his cross-country sneakers.
He was nervous.
The third day, he didn't catch the bus to come back home again. So what? He got to get himself. He got to get himself together. So that's stressful too. So I did take a week off. Now he back in the mix, and now he grown. He had a game right now, and he better be lucky on live. You know I'm on live, so he probably trying to finagle it. But he went to his first game, y'all.
But see, I didn't experience. Right, I didn't experience what you experienced. Like, getting to take the first day of school because I had to work. So I had to be to school when y'all had to be to school. But I was able to drop all of y'all off and see all of y'all go to school. But see, that's the thing. But it was a domino effect because my 2 oldest boys would take you and your brother to school when I had to go to work, if I had to go to work early. So that's how it did. He would take y'all to school, go to high school, and then the other one go to, middle school. So it was different. But when I moved to Newark, it was a whole nother world for me because my kids had to take a bus and I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to that because, I was very overprotected about my kids. I didn't let them do much. I didn't let them do. Talk about yeah, I ain't let them do sleepovers and nothing,
And I get it now because I know personally, like doing the sleepover thing, like I had to ask to go to my damn cousin's house. But I get it now that I'm a parent. I get it. Like today, I when I dropped him off at his game or whatever, I was like, "What's the rules?"
Right.
Because I don't want you to be thinking that you could just be doing anything, walking off without your friends, doing stuff like that. Y'all gotta protect each other. Like,
right. Pay attention to your
surroundings. It's a different time when we used to be in different hoods all the time, hanging around, and it was a. Why you looking at me like that? You ain't know I was in hoods?
No, I'm just saying it's a different time now. I mean, we had to worry back then, but not as much as y'all have to worry now. Yeah, we
call and you be like, "Where you at?" I'm here, and then she be like, "Okay." Now it's like, I gotta know your location because you never know.
But see, now the kids now got phones and stuff like that. We didn't have phones. So if we say we going by a friend's house, or Khadijah used to say, "Mom, going by such and such house," how did I really know she was at that person's house? Because they didn't have cell phones for us to track them. Now you can track where your child at. My daughter tracks me and I'm grown. She be like, "Mom, why you such and such?" I'll be like, No, she was only supposed to track me when she went on vacation. How you still got me tracking me 2 years later?
No, I just started tracking you.
Oh, okay. I thought you did it when you did.
No, I didn't even do that.
Yeah, no. Like now it's totally different, but the world is different. You know what I'm saying? So, and you always need to have a buddy. It going to school, coming home from school. It's always been the buddy system. Go to the movies with your buddy.
See, I get that part now, but like when I was in high school and stuff, I was friends with different groups. Like I had groups that hung out. I had groups that was in the drama club. I had, different types of groups. So I was never alone, but I was a loner, if that makes sense. Like if I had to do what I had to do, I had to do it. nowadays, these kids, like I talk to my oldest, they deal with a lot of anxiety and things that I feel like we wasn't able to express as kids. No shade to our parents, but at that time they grew up on suck it the fuck up. So that's what we had to do. We had to a lot of things we couldn't express. I feel like I couldn't express to my parents because it was just like, oh well, we accustomed to that. I don't know if it's like a black thing or what, but
our culture, you think?
We had like my brother said, we had to thug it out. These kids now, please. If I missed the bus, my mother would have been like, and how the hell you getting the fuck home? Why did you miss the bus? You should have went down the street. Well, she wouldn't have said it to me. She would have said it to Nate. But it would have been meant for me. And then he would have had to handle it. And then we had to get home. But now these kids, all right, I got to leave work to go get my... And I'm grateful, 100% grateful that I could do that. Because a few years ago, the job that I had, I couldn't do no shit like that. I couldn't leave. I couldn't leave. I wasn't thinking, I'm like, oh my God, I always got to be at work. No, my kids come before that job. So if y'all gonna fire me from going to pick up my kids because they stranded or something, then so be it. So be it. Because back in the day, our parents had to bust their ass, and we had to find a way to get home and do things like that. Like, nah.
Well, with y'all, like growing up, y'all didn't take buses because your schools was right there connected.
We ain't talk about they walked it. My glasses, y'all I'm losing weight. My glasses keep falling
Yeah,
off.
y'all did walk to school.
Not in no 6 feet. Not in no fucking 6 feet, bro.
But we had to walk to high school and middle school. Our parents ain't give us no ride.
Quite, y'all wasn't even that far.
Our parents ain't Uber us to different places, Uber eating and all of that. These kids nowadays, I be looking at these kids and I be like, they need to go back to the old school because this is ridiculous how kids be like, Mom, could you Uber me Chipotle to the school? And, you know, it's ridiculous. No, that ain't funny. It's so different from when my kids were little to when now my grandkids are little. Because I say to my daughter, like, some of the stuff just bugs me out. It's ridiculous.
Not my mother kids arguing. Listen, let me tell y'all. Back in the day, how they say you got it out the mud. Like my mother said, these kids don't know half of the shit. I know my kids don't know. They don't know, and I mean, I don't want them to know, but I want them to have some survival skills, like just in case. You never know. I could be stranded at my job. How are you gonna get home? Right. How are you gonna get home? You gotta teach them stuff like that too. So like now that now that my son is in high school, I told him next week that's it, buddy. I did it because I wanted to be, there to pick him up, see him and stuff like that. But next week you gotta do what you gotta do. And we definitely did, Dougie. We was listen, when we moved to North, we learned survival skills for sure.
Yes.
I was in 7th grade. And baby, catching public transportation, at first I was like, But then when we got the hang of it, people was telling us what you gotta do, what you gotta do. Like my son don't know nothing about that. But he will next week. Because at the same time, I want them to know that I got them, but this is a privilege. Like, it's a privilege. So
you gonna stop playing.
Yo, they crazy. Well, yeah.
Yes, you was. And I had to leave my job to go. Yes, you was. You kids back then.
But let me tell you, it's a lot of stuff that they say that you need to learn and do things like that. I feel like no matter where you at, not Gigi said he was a menace. No matter where you at, you have to learn those survival skills. Because it don't matter if you were in the suburbs. Mm-hmm. It's some crazy people out there too.
Right.
So y'all can't be sitting up here talking about, oh, we don't have to know. I tell my kids all the time, you still got to worry about that. You still got to worry about that.
My kids are grown, and when I call Khadijah and she on her way home, I be like, watch your surroundings. I just got this. Just watch your surroundings, because you can observe people and basically see like okay, this don't look good. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta teach our kids to watch their surroundings. You know what I'm saying? If something don't feel good, it's not good.
And trust your gut. I feel like some of the stuff that we discuss with, I'm more open with my kids because I wanted my mom to be like that, but I know that it goes from how you was raised. Not saying don't smack me, grandma, because I know she would. It's not about like
not don't smack me.
How it's about how you was raised, but it's also about, you know, it's like a domino effect, right? So if my grandmother told my mother, all you do is gotta work, what you gotta do is work, make sure your kids is good. They forget about investing in themselves and investing in their mental, and sometimes they don't even realize that because they're not investing in their mental, they can't help their kids invest in their mental. So it's like, with that, I know that I wanted to be the person to be like, oh no. Like, I know what I experienced by myself and at that time when I was a teenager and stuff like that. So I got to make sure that I jump in with my kids at a certain age to discuss the mental aspect of their life too. Because as much as you could give your kids, sometimes their mental don't be right there either. You get what I'm saying? So it's different. Like I said, school is back in session, y'all.
Right.
We talking that shit today.
But I think with in the situation far as with parents and kids.
Well, you was not in the books, bro.
Yeah.
You was not in the books.
With parents and kids.
Hold up.
In the community.
Hold up.
Wait. In the community.
Cause not on my motherfucking live. He gonna say you had bad first 2 kids. We was quiet in the books. Who was quiet and in the books?
Him and Jamil was quiet and in books.
No, they wasn't. Quick, cause I remember like yesterday when you used to get your ass whooped from bringing home.
All right.
So we ain't gonna sit here because I was in the books. I was in the books too. We not gonna do that. We're not gonna put our business out here like that.
Okay, so still, you was
an A and B. You out here bugging. Not on the live. Not on the live.
The community, like the community.
Y'all, TikTok. Y'all know I'm new to this. I'm arguing with my brothers right now.
Yeah.
Just like it. Keep tapping the screen, y'all.
All the time. But you're grown. You can agree to disagree.
Wait, that's not. Is a difference between lying your motherfucking ass off.
That's his experience.
His experience is he received A's and B's, so now
that's his experience.
That's good that you never got suspended. I was a good A and B student, AP, English, and all that, but I got suspended. If somebody fucked with me, my mother told me to whoop their ass, so I did.
Stop. No.
You didn't? You told me to get beat up?
No. I told you to defend yourself. If somebody approach you, you have to defend yourself. Don't throw.
Listen, it don't matter about how you was in the books.
Tell her to beat them up. I told her to defend herself.
Let me tell y'all. All
she got
that.
Me up here sweating.
Yes. Congratulations, AP, all that A and B student. Yes, we want our kids to be A and B students. But life really be life in this school. We're not going to sit up here and act like people just be all nice to you and shit like that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So, yeah, I did get suspended. But it wasn't for no academic wise or it was me just wilding out. It's because somebody was messing with me. But just because you ain't get suspended don't mean that you was that shit. You was that nigga. Because you just probably didn't get caught. That's the only reason you was that nigga, because you ain't get caught. Okay?
But it's just so it's just so different from when y'all.
Wait, ain't nobody give a fuck about no 4, 5,
Would
6.
you just get to the live and stop going back and forth with Quay?
I know, I gotta be careful. I know. Yeah, it's hard because I'm new to TikTok. I be cursing on Instagram.
Yes.
But y'all, anyway, back to this topic because my brothers always take me off a topic because they be acting like we live a hard knock life. Baby, bye.
But we just gotta. For me, back then, I communicated with my kids, but the kids nowadays, you gotta keep.
Not to cut you off, you communicated with us, but was you in tune with the mental aspect? You communicated with the on top of the surface stuff.
Yes.
But thinking about, is anybody saying anything wrong? Are you getting bullied or are you being a bully? they didn't really get into that. They just thought you supposed to go to school, get an education, but it's stuff behind the scenes in school that our parents didn't.
But we asked y'all, is everything all right? What's going on?
What we supposed to be like, oh my God, this person said this. No, it don't work
course.
like that. And mentally, sometimes you was stressed out about making sure that you keep up with your good classes and stuff like that. Your parents didn't. Sometimes your parents didn't know about that. Like me, yes, I was in school and stuff, but I'm dealing with my kids now. The stuff that they be showing me, I'll be like, what the hell is this? What is this? I don't even know what this is.
But
that's the same with our parents. So
but that's
mentally, you frustrated. You frustrated
yeah.
not knowing what to do. Like, oh my God, my parent can't help me. Who the hell gonna help me do
But
this?
that's why I say now is different. Now you have to have an open door communication. You have to talk to kids in an area that you didn't think you have to talk. You have to be able to have your kids be comfortable enough to come to you to be able to say certain things and ask certain questions and feel some type of way. You got to let your kids feel some type of way. You got to let your kids go through the emotions, and you got to tell your kids, okay, well, you could go through them emotions and you can feel like this, but you still got to do this and that. You got to make your kids strong.
But when did you realize that?
You can't keep on letting these counselors and all these and therapists that you're
even though they could step in when they can, because sometimes some people don't have that
take a
full
community
support.
to raise a village.
But when did you realize that?
What
was that you? I feel like when we were younger, not saying that you didn't check on us mentally, what our mental, but sometimes some of the topics that we discuss with our kids now, you be like, you discussing that with Kaden?
Because I didn't have to do that back then. Because
why didn't you though?
Because I didn't think it was necessary.
Why didn't you think that though?
Because of the way y'all reacted to things. Y'all had it like y'all had it all. Y'all didn't come to me and ask me.
Did we act like we had it all? Or you felt like you installed in us that we had to have it all?
I felt like I installed in y'all that y'all, go do what you gotta do. I assumed that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I really did.
Right.
There you go. You got to open your mouth because closed mouths don't get fed.
But some kids don't respond to stuff like that. Some kids shy away from opening up to anybody. But
you know.
So how do we fix that? Like I know my son.
Being a parent. Being a parent. Mm-hmm. Okay, when you have a child. When you give birth to a child, the doctor don't come to you and say, here go a book for this child for the next 18 years. This is what you got to do. So as a parent, some of us are growing with our kids and some of us are learning as we go to try not to do what our parents do, to do different. That's how the generations keep going. So what my mom did, I did different and expected my daughter to do different than what I did.
But I did.
But nobody is perfect on being a parent. Everybody learn. That's why I said in the community.
You get mad?
Yeah, because in the community that we grew up, in the village that we grew up, we had everybody else, mom and dad and parents and grandparents looking after us. If somebody seen me doing something wrong, oh, okay, Gladys, I'm going to call Miss Jessie. They'll call my mother. You know what I'm saying? The village took care of the village. You know what I'm saying? We learned from each other. I had to learn how to become a parent. I had to learn all of that.
I'm not taking away from you being a parent because I wouldn't be a damn good woman if it wasn't for you. I'm just telling you how, like you say, you learn as you get older. Like now you see, like when I have the conversations with my mom now, y'all, it be about that. She like, I didn't even know you went through postpartum. I didn't even know that. And that could be me shying away from always trying to be, how you say, hard about things instead of talking to people because you just never know. You can't help to assume certain situations. Like they were saying, you wouldn't know. It's like how you, even when you dating, you can be like, I can't read your mind.
What do you
Quay
mean?
said he went through a lot. He gave you a hard time because he was dealing with his dad not being alive. He was a broken child, but mommy did a great job. She couldn't teach me how to be a man.
No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't teach you how to be a man, but I taught you how to be responsible, respectful.
Y'all,
I
that's
taught
joining.
you all that. I don't know where people get at that a woman can't teach a man. I raised 3 sons. I don't understand y'all. I don't understand.
No,
y'all.
Yeah, and
because I hate that. I don't like that.
That's the problem.
I don't like that. No, I couldn't teach him how to be a man.
No, he's not saying that.
He missed the absence of his man. I couldn't fulfill that.
We're discussing about the things that
but I don't
our
like
children, or his future child, that because he went through it, he could be able to relate to it. Some stuff.
That's.
Me personally, I was a teenage mom. You didn't go through that, so you didn't know what postpartum was.
Exactly.
He's not saying that. You need to calm down. I'm gonna take this away.
No, because when y'all start with that, I don't like that.
This is the reason. This is the reason for our live, y'all. It's to bring awareness of mad different things that goes on, especially things that we need to freaking discuss. We're not about to sit up here acting like motherhood, fatherhood, sisterhood, brotherhood, all that shit was perfect. It's not.
Right.
It's not. But we do this show to tell you we argue, we don't argue. We disagree.
We agree to agree.
But it's also
the old school and the new school. That's why it's called.
But you can't always take it as somebody's
personal,
saying. Because look how all 4 of your kids, look how they turned out, right?
Yeah.
My brothers ain't shit sometimes, but that's life. But seriously, all jokes aside, it's not to take away from our parents, but it's also to, as grown adults, still having those conversations with our parents because we can.
Right.
Some of y'all can't, and I can't relate to that. But I could also know that now that I have my mom, these is the conversations that I want to be having with her. And everybody should have it. I want to have it with my kids as early as I know when I need to know. But different things that's going on.
For me, not to cut you off, for me, when people say this and that and that and this and this and that, and you couldn't show me how to be this and that. We were learning ourselves. You understand what I'm saying to you? We were learning ourselves. So no, we didn't know everything. Mm-hmm. We were learning and doing the best that
But I feel like you're gonna learn to the day you die.
Of course, but I don't like when somebody say like they had such a rough childhood.
He didn't say a rough childhood. No, he said he was a rebellious kid. I know,
but listen to what I'm saying to you. I just don't like that because that means to me you pointing the blame to the parent that did their best. You know what I'm saying?
No,
maybe that was their best.
That's basically sharing his feelings as an adult that he couldn't express as a kid. And that's what I'm saying. And this is why we on this topic. We back in session. School is back in session because these are the uncomfortable. Everybody be thinking sex is the uncomfortable conversation we should be having with our kids. No. It's the mental. Yeah. It's the what you really going through shit that you need to have this conversation with. No, he's not saying that. He's not saying that. He's basically saying that he dealt with stuff as a kid that sometimes
you couldn't come to me and express
you still got your father.
Because certain stuff. No,
but now as an adult, you could realize like, so God forbid anything happened to my parents, you could sit here and have that conversation with me now because now your son brought to your attention how it was living with his mom, but his dad was deceased.
Yeah, I had them conversations with my sons once they got older. But they never brought it to my attention when they was younger because they didn't want to
definitely not giving blame.
Yeah, maybe they didn't want to,
we're not here to blame anything because everybody is constantly learning. It's people. My mother is 60. How old are you?
Damn, 63.
And she's still learning things because.
But that's
as her adult kids go through stuff, she like, damn, like I didn't realize I possibly was going through that.
But that's why I say where the communication is, and that's why I say the village need to be the village to help raise the kids. That's why I say it's important for children to have their siblings, their grandparents, their aunts, their uncles in their life being a part of their life so they can all learn, because everybody got something different to teach someone. Everybody can put a piece to that puzzle to help that child.
If it's allowed.
Yeah.
If it's allowed.
To help that child. Because even as adults, you know, we have breakdowns as adults. It's little kids that be having breakdowns. After the pandemic, I ain't never seen so many kids have breakdowns in my life. It's rough. You want it straight or you want you want a little more? Nah.
Yes.
You
ain't driving, talk about
it don't matter. Stop trying to get me to be drinking this dark stuff.
But
peer pressure from my daughter.
Yeah. So we definitely gonna take a shot to checking in on the mental aspect. Now that school is back, you don't know if your kids are getting bullied, right, or they being a bullied, right, and somebody else is going through a mental, disruption. Like we wanna make sure that the mental is right. If anything is right, it gotta be the mental. It got to be the mental. So we're going to take a shot to making sure the mental is right.
That's hard for a child, too, to go to school and other kids got certain book bags, certain sneakers, certain this, and their parents probably...
But I also noticed lately, it ain't how it was when we was younger. Well, I ain't never have to deal with that, thank God. Like, I never, I wasn't into like materialistic things, but... we did have the nice things. Now I really see that every kid is what's these spray ground book bags and all these kids. Like, I really don't see the struggle. If y'all struggling, baby, y'all ain't showing it. Right. So shout out to y'all, cause baby, I told Kay that he could kiss. I'm not paying no $200 for no book bag. Not that you're not gonna take care of it. You gotta show me. Now you got your own money, you could do that. No problem.
You see all them parents that went and bought a book bag and spray painted it themselves?
As they should.
This is Gus book bag.
As they should.
Yeah. Right.
As they should. But let's make it a habit of checking on your kids' mental while the school year is in and out. Check on it. Even if it's every week, every 2 weeks, once a month, whatever. I be talking. Kaden be tired, but I need to know what the fuck is going on. I'm sorry. I need to know what's going on.
Communication.
Because I want you to be able to communicate to me. If anything,
you want to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to be there for your child. You want your child to know. You can come to me. I might not know everything, but come to me and let's have this conversation. And we'll
I might know somebody that can help you figure it out. Because I might can't.
Exactly. You might know somebody that went through it.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'm raising boys. Like my brother said, he was raised by his mom. It's certain shit Kaden come up to me and say, and I be like, hold on.
But I have these conversations.
What is that? What that mean?
Right. I have these conversations with my son, Quay. We have these conversations.
Get that. Check on your kids' mental, y'all.
And I didn't know a lot of stuff that he told me.
Let's do it.
When he was going to school.
You bugging.
Do I need to make another?
Create a station.
Yes. And I
feel like it's kind of hard sometimes because we don't want to be that person that be like overbearing. Am I saying it right? Overbearing?
Yeah. See, I couldn't come to my mother. I couldn't go. My mother didn't. I don't know. I couldn't go to my mother and say certain things, so I had to learn certain things from my oldest sister and my friends. It's certain stuff back then that we couldn't go up to. You know what I'm saying? My kids talk to me about everything, sex.